And the last topic of today's course is the waste. We combine two topics, waste management and sustainable construction practice. Waste management is a very important term, and it's a general term. It's one of the pillars of sustainable developments and sustainability. Waste management or waste disposal includes the activity and actions required to manage waste from its inception to its final disposal, what we call cradle to cradle or cradle to gate or cradle to grave. We can speak about these terms in details. This includes collection, transport, treatment, disposal of waste, together with monitoring and regulation of the waste management process. I would like just to highlight one thing, that what are the main types of waste? We have many types of waste, but the general term, or in general, the types of waste are the solid waste, and the metal, the wood, the plastic. We have the organic waste, which is part of it is the food waste, which is very dangerous and hazardous in some conditions. The electronic waste, like the electronic chips, like mobiles, like computers, like tablets, and the hazardous waste, which is the chemicals and the medical waste. The methodologies or the treatments of the waste are too many. We have the recycling, as you all know, for plastic, for metals. We have the reuse, which is a trend now used in many places. In the Gulf, there is a trend, and which is already implemented. You will see it in the 2022 tournament after 1 year, inshallah, is the reuse. Half of the seats of the stadiums will be disassembled and reused in other building, in other development. So why we have this? Because in general, sustainability is to stop the depletion of materials and reuse materials, and to keep it lasting and living and sustaining as long as we can. So reusing the material in other in multiple usage is one of the main concepts of sustainability. And the last thing I want to highlight today about waste management is how to generate energy. There are a lot of applications around the world to generate energy from the waste. As I said, there are biofuels, and there are generating energy by incineration, by burning the waste to generate energy, or the biofuel from organic waste to generate energy. We have many applications, and one of the projects I have seen is to use the rubber of the wheels of car wheels to reused and to be burnt and to generate energy. And the last thing what I want to highlight is the electronic waste. One of the applications used in Europe and the Gulf in the coming years is to how to extract gold from the chips. It's a very interesting topic, and you have to pay attention to this. In future, and inshallah, we can have detailed discussions about this topic. The last thing today is the sustainable construction practice, and this term is very important. Uh, just want to say that sustainability in general has three phases: the design phase, the construction phase, and the operation phase. Sustainable development, sustainable building, meaning sustainable design, sustainable construction, and sustainable operation. Sustainable construction practices is how to make the construction practices itself sustainable. Less harm to the environment, less harm to people, stop or reducing the depletion of materials, reduce CO2 emissions, and so on. It's a very large topic. I'm just speaking today in very high level. We can speak inshallah in the future about this topic in details. One of the most comprehensive tools to measure the sustainable construction practices, which is one of the unique tools in Qatar, is called GSAS Construction Management. It's a very good tool. I can share it. I can share the manual with you just for your information. The highlight here, just what I want to say in this section, is sustainability cannot be considered as efficient and sustainable development without the sustainable construction. You have something very good and very sustainable on paper, but it's not constructed under or constructed according to sustainability principles or operated according to sustainability principles. So we are back to square one. It's all from me today. Thank you very much. This was Walid Salah al-Din, independent sustainability consultant and the former head of environmental and sustainability in Athmanda Stadium. It was my pleasure being with you today, and we will meet inshallah in other occasions. Thank you very much and have a nice day.